Welcome back to the channel. It's time for me to bring MicroMacro Crime City, the original one, the first one. I'm telling you this because there are already 4 MicroMacros and a 5th expansion that will include cases from all the maps. So this is the one that started everything. It was Spill the Jars in 2021, and since then it's been releasing the other boxes that I will bring to the channel in the future. So if you're not aware of what this is, let me tell you in a very quick way. So if you are familiar with the Where's Waldo books, it's the same thing as a board game. Not as a board game with a board, because there's no board, it's just a piece of paper, a huge map that I will unfold here on the table, where you will need to find and follow some clues that are given in the game to solve crimes. Okay, so you can play. It says here 1 to 4, but this is the kind of game that you can play with an unlimited number of people, because there are no seats, there are no pieces, no meeples, no player caller. Anyone can join the party. So I'm not sure why they put there 1 to 4. So that's the map. You see it's a 75 to 110 centimeters, very big, and the cases will look like this. So let me show you what is inside then. Okay. So you have this component list, manual as well. So the cases, this is the list of the cases, and they will have different difficulty ratings. The bigger the rating is, the more complex is the case, with the number of clues that you need to follow, but as well as the complexity of the clues. So in the last cases, you will need to have look for multiple things in the map at the same time, so it becomes more and more difficult. But overall, I can tell that this is not a difficult game. And overall, I also can tell you that as a game, I think this is more oriented to a younger audience, because it's not that difficult. The thematics are, yeah, although it's crime and people die and get poisoned, etc., but the feeling is that is very childish. That's my opinion, but doesn't mean that it's not fun. So let me. Whoa, it's alive. So this is the paper. I'm gonna open here. It's so big that I'll need to remove everything from the table in order to open. So that's the height, you see, and this will unfold like that. Okay, so there's a MicroMacro here. Wow, can you see how big is this map here? I cannot even frame it entirely on camera. It's super huge, super full of details. Okay, just to give you a scope in terms of size, I'm gonna put my hand there. See, there's my hand, and that's the rest of the map. So it's really huge. Not only huge, but also full of detail, right? So if I just zoom in a little bit, do that, you will see that the map, although one thing you notice is everything is black and white. So they saved indeed a lot of color and cost by doing this black and white. So it's not truly like Waldo, where there's color. But then you can see all the details around this part of the city. So this, I don't know which quadrant this is from the city, although there's some sea here. Well, other maps have sea above, etc. So I'm really curious to see all these maps together one day. I don't know where, because this is going to require only one room to do this. But definitely it must be a very interesting experience. So there's a castle there, buildings, okay? Super cool. You can spend the whole day looking at the details here. But instead of just looking, then if you look into the box comes with these envelopes that inside they have the clues. So, for example, Harry Tales is this case here, 4 stars difficulties, and you know that it's 1 of 9 clues that you need to follow. So I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just gonna show you like exactly how these things look. And then on the other side you have the answer if you're lost, or you want to confirm if you got the clue correct, you can check it on the other side. Even just, for example, if you're playing with kids and kids are having difficulty and you don't know exactly if they are correct or wrong with their guess, you can take a look at the clue on the other side and see, okay, so they are going the right direction or not, etc. So Harry Tales. This one is Dangerous Hobby. 4 stars as well. The Sunday Stroll. So these envelopes are translucent, but I would like to see everything. Also 5 stars, the Carnival. This should be the final mission. Nature Kills. There's someone that goes nature walk. Okay. Easiest one, the Bank Heist. Disappeared Without a Trace. Gourmet Cappy. So I have everything mixed, but you should follow the difficulty in order to have a progressive experience. Leo Mustache is the wine expert. The Death from Above. This guy just got the piano on his head. The Dead Cat. Oh, there's also this. So the game comes with a magnifying glass because it could help you to see things in more detail if you have some problems with your sight. Yeah, it's all here on the camera. I'm so happy. And it has also a sticker for you to put here on this magnifying glass. It's not a glass, but okay, you get my point. Because if there is nothing there, if you leave that, probably you will get it lost. And so this helps you to identify by the contrast to see, oh, there's the magnifying glass. And I'm storing on an envelope as well in order to avoid scratching. What else here? The Masked Avenger. Oh, every box comes with an introductory case, which is a very simple one, and will tell you the basics of the game, how it works. So you should always, if you're new, you should always start with the introductory case. And the Love Song, the Car Accident. So this is a super easy one. Sweet and Sour, and I'm gonna show you as well. I bought some expansions online. Yeah, so more crime. So 2 exclusive bonus cases, simple ones. So Confidence Trick, we see 1 of difficulty, and the Baby Party, which has 2 difficulties. And I also got some print and play that I guess I found it on their website. I don't remember. Granny Maureen, which I glued the cards to each other to make it an experience, like a similar experience. And it's just a 1 star. But anyway, if this story was available, why not? Right. So you can buy this very cheap out there. So this is the basic one, the one that solves it all. There is basically no difference for the other 2 that I'm going to bring into the channel, because the game is the same. You follow the crimes in a similar way. There's no difference in mechanics. It's just more content, and all of them are standalone because you'll be using their own map that comes with the box. So you can decide to go, if you want to try MicroMacro, you can start with any of them, right? What I'm truly interested is, now that I've played at least 3 of them, that one that has cases that go through the maps. That should be an amazing experience, and makes me think that these guys, when they created the game, they thought it since the beginning, right? They created characters that appear in all the maps at the same time, and you can follow their adventures and their cases. So yeah, kudos for the guys, which is the Spillrice guys, for creating this and thinking that in such a depth and long way since the beginning. And I hope you also enjoyed this video to the point that you consider subscribing and leaving that like. And I have a full playlist dedicated to major board games and card games out there. So I truly believe that you'll find interesting content to consider subscribing and be part of this community. Thank you, and I see you on the next MicroMacro. Bye.